Good morning, dear language lovers. Today on 23rd January, Friday, 2026, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major names of the Hindu daily. I'm Chintu M from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major names of the people and to see how words have been structured there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first news item of the day. Tension rises in Manipur after Meitei man's killing. We have got a standard noun to start with. Tension, Tension.
Tension.
As we know, ending must be nouns and the accent falls on the first syllable.
Tension.
Tension, we have two syllables there. Tension, a feeling of nervousness. Tension.
Tension.
Rises, we get the first verb, R-I-S-E. Rise is a very important word in terms of the pronunciation.
Rise.
Rise, we can see that letter S has got Z sound. And the diphthong I is also present.
Rise.
Rise, increase, rise, rose, risen. Tension rises. Tension does rise. Why does the tension rise? Tension rises, doesn't it? In Manipur, after what? Meitei man's killing, K-I-L-L-I-N-G. As we know, ing is the associative verbs. Here it will act as a noun.
Killing.
Killing, an occasion when a person is murdered. Killing, tension rises. Now we move to next news item. Karnataka governor cuts short speech to legislature, walks out. There are two parts in this sentence. One is cut short, the other one walk out. The doer is Karnataka governor. Governor, G-O-V-E-R-N-O-R. So here we can see that the accent falls on the first syllable.
Governor.
Governor. What does he do? He cuts short. When you cut short, cut. C-U-T. Here we can see the letter C has got a hard K sound. Cut.
Cut.
K-A-T. Cut. To reduce something. Cut short. Speech. S-P-E-E-C-H. Speech is a noun from the verb speak.
Speech.
Speech. The long E is very prominent. Speech.
Speech.
Speech. Cut short speech to legislature. Legislature. Here we can see that US and UK spoken versions are different.
Legislature.
Legislature is a US version.
Legislature.
Legislature. That is the UK version. Walks out. Walk out is a phrasal word. W-A-L-K. Walk out. When you walk out, what happens? You leave an event because you disapprove something. That's very interesting. So walks out. The Kannada government walks out. Why does the Kannada government walk out? Why does he cut short? That's very interesting language property. Now we move to the next news item. Is SIR about illegal immigration? Ask SC. It's a question asked by Supreme Court. So the statement is SIR is about illegal immigration. So the natural question is SIR about illegal immigration? Illegal. I-L-L-E-G-A-L. That's very important adjective.
Illegal.
Illegal. It's opposite of legal. Not allowed by law. Illegal immigration. I-M-M-I-G-R-A-T-I-O-N. So that is a very interesting noun. Individual.
Immigration.
Immigration. The act of someone coming to live in a different country. Is SIR about illegal immigration? Now we move to the next item. 2020 joins NDA. Will work to end LDF-UDF for duopoly in state, says Sabo. It's a statement by 2020 leader Sabo. Sabo Jacob. 2020 represents a party. Join. What does it do? Join. J-O-I-N. Join is a very important verb.
Join.
Join. We can see the J sound. J-O-I-N. Join. To connect with something. Joins NDA. National Democratic Alliance. The ruling alliance in India. 2020 joins India. 2020 does join India. Why does 2020 join India? 2020 joins India. This India is joined by 2020. Will work in 2020 will work to end. End will act as a verb here. End is a very interesting verb come noun.
End.
and LDF, UDF, duopoly, Duopoly. So that is very interesting. Now we can see the
Duopoly.
Duopoly.
a situation in which two groups control the entire activities in states. Okay. Now we move to next news item. Shabarimala gold case. SIT accuses Raju Qs, Q-U-I-Z. We know that the word Qs is a very common noun.
Quiz.
Quiz. As we know, the letter Q doesn't have any sound. This is compensated by K sounds.
Quiz.
But quiz as a verb, you ask someone questions.
Quiz.
Quiz. SIT quizzes. Why does SIT quiz, Rajividu? And we move to the second last news of the day. India absent as Trump rolls out his board of peace with 19 countries in attendance. India. There is absent, A-B-S-E-N-T. Absent is a very powerful word which can act as adjective.
Absent.
Absent, not in place, not existing. It can act as preposition.
Absent.
Means without. It can act even verb.
Absent.
With, okay, slightly the accent falls to seconds, absent.
Absent.
So India was absent as Trump roll out. When you roll out something, what happens? Roll out is a very interesting phrasal verb. Roll out.
Roll.
You introduce a new product. Roll out. His board of peace with 19 countries in attendance. Attendance is a very interesting noun. A-T-T-E-N-D-A-N-C-E. As you know, answers must be nouns.
Attendance.
Attendance. The accent falls on the second syllable. Attendance. Now we come to the last news item of the day. Despite repeated denials, speculation over KCM's UDF return refuses to die. It's a poetic structure. Despite, D-E-S-P-I-T, it will act as a preposition. It's a beautiful word.
Despite.
Despite. Not prevented by. Despite. Without being influenced by.
Despite.
It's a very interesting word. Despite repeated. R-E-P-E-A-T-E-D. So this will act as an adjective.
Repeated.
Repeated, happening again and again. As we know, verb third form can act as adjectives. Denial, D-E-N-I-A-L. So denial.
Denial.
Denial. The action falls on the seconds of denial. A statement that something is not true. Denial. Despite repeated denial, second, but speculation. S-P-E-C-U-L-A-T-I-O-N. Short ending must be nouns.
Speculation.
Speculation is a beautiful word. Speculation. Accent falls on third syllable.
Speculation.
The activity of guessing possible answers. Speculation. Over KCM, Kerala Congress monies. UDF return refuses to die. We have got a beautiful idiom. When something is refuses to die, what happens? It continues to exist. It's a very interesting observation. Refuse. R-E-F-U-S-E. So refuse is a very interesting verb.
Refuse.
Refuses to die. So we collect them together. Then we get a separate meaning. Refuses to die. It persists. It's a beautiful sentence structuring. So the language lovers, our duty is to see every news item as a possibility to improve our language. Every word is the basic unit. So we must give special care to the spelling, pronunciation, and the lexical feature of the word in a sentence. Then only we can construct our own sentences. I wish you all the best in your language and have a great day. Thank you very much.